Thank you. What's up, everybody? I'm doing all right. Can't complain. Can't complain. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. If you're a mother or whatever type of mother, spiritual mother, stepmother, mother to one, mother to all. It's a whole thing, you know? Being a mom, it's a journey, okay? It's a journey. That's all I can say. It's growth, all right? Make you grow up real quick, okay? Speaking of growing up, this reading is going to be about your glow up. So, nice little segue there. We're going to be looking at, I need help too. You know, I need help too. I was just saying I need 10 bands. I was just saying I need $10,000. So if you got that, let me know. But anyway, so we're going to get into your next glow up, what that's going to look like, okay? Whatever comes through, we'll see. Could be something spiritual, could be a mental glow up, could be a literal financial glow up, health, anything like that. So, I am in love with the Harry Potter deck that Jessica sent me. It's just changed my life. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I'm going to be using it all the time, so get used to it. Can you give us $1 billion by telling us? I was going to say something really. I feel like I should say it. Like, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm sipping, so I might just. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. But anyway, the Harry Potter deck, no, hold on. Let me block you really quick because you're distracting me. The deck is like cool because it has like snippets from the movie in it. So it like brings back that nostalgia. So I really love it. Right, I'm not going to say, I was going to say something, but I was just like, you know what? Today's been a day, you know? It's been a retrograde day for real, so I'm just, nothing deserves my energy today, okay? Nothing that does not make me feel good or happy, not it. So, yeah, I'm glad you like the readings on YouTube. Hun, this is a pick a card. It's a pick, you can see that it's a pick a card. So, it's for anybody, right? So, like I was trying to say, the first pile is experiencing loss. The second pile is resistance. And then the last pile is personal growth. Okay, so I love the golden snitch on here. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I am big Oshun energy. Big Oshun energy. But I also got big Oya energy too. So it'd be hard to balance the two. Because I think, I don't know. People see Oshun, but they also can see Oya too. So I can't really say. But it's hard to balance the two, especially since they're not the most compatible people in the world, you know? Or the most compatible energies or deities. You know, they just sister wives. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Y'all pick y'all pile. We're going to see what your glow up is. Make sure you guys comment on this when you see it. I am going to post this on YouTube as well. So if you could comment on YouTube, that would be great too. I've been seeing a lot of trolls coming into my comments and a lot of weird energies. You got your candle? Good. I hope people have been getting... I don't know what's been going on with the world. I really don't. The post office been trying me. I ain't about to do it. All right, so experiencing loss. Professor Snape is a deeply complicated character. On the surface, he appears to be a nasty and condescending bully who hates Harry and strongly favors students from his own house, Slytherin. His every action seems to be the reflection of his dark and deceptive nature, from going undercover as a Death Eater to killing Professor Dumbledore at the end of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It's not until Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 that we learn that Snape was in fact working to protect Harry all along, and that was the entire course of his life. The entire course of his life was shaped by his love and loss of Harry's mother, Lily. So some of you guys just went through a deep loss. This could be literally like someone passed away, like you experienced loss, or this could be a relationship that you lost. I don't know. It just feels like there's some sort of loss here, and it feels like this loss is giving life to this blow up, which usually happens, that, you know, when you lose something or something goes away, something else comes in return. So we have resilience. So yeah, your ability to stick it out, to keep going, even though you experienced a big loss, is going to be a part of this glow up, okay? Your tarot cards are Knight of Swords. Some of you, this was a toxic relationship, or it could even been like a toxic parent, but they passed away, so you don't really know how to feel about it. But I do feel like there could have been a toxic relationship. Wow, the Three of Swords, definitely talking about loss, okay? We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, if there was a loss in your family recently, there could be fights over inheritance and that type of shit. It's crazy. So my condolences if you did lose someone. And it is crazy how people act after people pass away. That's why it's important to have your affairs in order. Like, I don't know. It's just important to have life insurance and have all that shit ironed out. My sisters know what's up. There are websites out there where you can like put your plan together. I think there's one called thisismyplan.org. I think that was one by MJ that he just recently did. MJ, I just posted him on my page. But there are things out there where you can put what you want to happen in case of whatever, and where to find things, and where, you know, and then once you're done, it will send it to 2 specific people that you want it to be sent to. So that's a good thing to have in mind just for some of you out there. And life insurance. I might start selling life insurance one day. I just feel like it's important to have it. Like, you know, just in case. You never know, right? And then we have the Empress. So there's definitely going to be a glow up after this. Some of you guys, maybe you experienced a loss of a job, and like you were rightfully supposed to be like in a good position. Like somebody got picked over you, or you got fired wrongfully or something like that. But whatever it is, it's like you're turning pain into power with the Empress as the outcome. Like there's definitely a glow up here. There's definitely a level up here, from a loss, pretty much. So your glow up is like showing how strong you can be through a loss, or a bad situation. Yeah, I really need to. There's a lot of stuff I need to do as far as like helping people with their taxes and life, like stuff that I just randomly know because I had to like do it. Like there are certain like if you try to rent from certain people, like especially when you get into like commercial, having certain insurances and certain things will help you. So it's like you have to get these things when you get into business sometimes, and I've learned it along the way. So it's a lot I want to teach, which I will, and I do teach a lot of it through mentorship, but it's based off of what people need. But eventually I want to put like something together, like kind of all purpose. So that's kind of what you're going through. Pod 1 is a level up after a loss. We have the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys went through this loss because you're meant to learn how to heal others from this. The Queen of Cups. I always say true healers go through shit. Like I don't question anymore why I've went through so much shit in my life, because I've been through a lot of shit. Like seriously, I could write a book right now about the amount of shit that I've went through. But it's honestly so that when I get on the phone or when I talk to people, I can relate to them. Like there's usually nothing someone can tell me on the phone that I haven't experienced. There has been some things, I can't lie. But usually, and those things that I haven't, I don't even want to. But, you know, for the most part, when you go through tough situations, it's so that you can help other people through it. You have the Tower. Yeah, this pile, I'm telling you guys, these cards be speaking. Look at that. Tower and the Three of Swords. You definitely experience some sort of sudden loss. It's coming through over and over again. But this was meant to happen. It was meant to happen on your path. Like, so you can have this level up. King of Cups. Some of you could have been a parent. Like, I keep getting a parent for some of you. Or, you have the King and the Queen of Cups. So it could be a relationship. Like, somebody could have been cheating on you. You could have found out somebody was cheating on you. And it's not like you knew this person was cheating on you. For a lot of you, there was like, this was unexpected. Okay, you didn't know this person was for the streets. They were really good at hiding it. Could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be an earth sign. Could be an Aquarius. But yeah, it's like you're better for it. And then you have the Three of Wands, Strength. Oh, you lost your mom? I'm sorry. I can't deal with that. Ugh. See, that's the type of stuff. That's what's like, who signed me up for life? Who signed me up for it? I didn't ask for this. Because, like, who wants to go through that? I'm good. Like, I don't know who signed me up for this, but that's the part of life that I really don't like. Like, so I have to see people die. I have to go through that. Like, that's traumatic. You want me to have children and then think about the possibility that some crazy shit to happen to all them time? Like, who signed me up for this? I'm good. You know, that's the shit I don't like. I'm not looking forward to none of that shit. I mean, it's kind of inevitable, but it's a catch-22. Because I feel like I'm going to live to be old, but then I'm like, do I really want to live to be old? You know, because I got a big family. I don't like that. So some of you guys, it was a loss. Like, I'm feeling it even, like, I'm getting emotional. But, yeah, with the Empress and the Three of Wands, it's like you are manifesting so much more because of this loss. There's so much power with the Three of Wands and the Empress. Some of you guys are Leos. But it's like your glow up is a strength. And I also see a lot of, like, good things coming towards you because you're attracting a lot of energy. So I feel like this is, like, another step in your healing, like your journey to become a healer or a really strong individual. And, you know, loss is a part of life. It's a process. And like even Snape, like Snape's ability to, Snape was able to deceive one of the most powerful deceivers in the world, Lord Voldemort. And even till Snape's death, Voldemort did not know that he was a double agent. He only killed Snape because he thought that the Elder Wand belonged to Snape, which whole time it really belonged to Harry, but, you know, he didn't put that two together. That's the only reason why Voldemort killed Snape. It wasn't because he knew that Snape was a double agent. So Snape had the loss of Lily and the desire to protect her son what gave him, you know, crazy strength. You know, he took on a lot of shit, people blaming him for shit, Harry treating him some type of way. Whole time, he's, like, dedicating his life to, you know, protecting Harry and doing whatever the fuck Dumbledore's crazy ass asked him to do. So that loss really changed him, but it also gave him, like, a crazy amount of strength and ability to do what no one else could do. So that's kind of what this is saying. And some of you guys, if it is a loss in the family, like, you guys are going to be the one who straightens everything out. You're going to be, even if you're not the oldest sibling, you're going to take on the role of the person who, you know, puts shit together, fixes it, moves forward, something like that. So your level up in strength, I do see monetary gains, but I don't feel like you guys are worried about that. So it's not even worth mentioning it here. But I do see, like, financial gains or, like, a house coming to some of you guys. And this could be through a divorce for some of you. Or, like, it could be through, you know, inheritance or something like that, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. It's kind of really cut and dry. Like, you guys see the cards are repeating themselves over and over again. This is definitely about a loss. So this seemed like it's on point. It's out there for somebody. Hopefully it helps. Again, my condolences if it was for someone. I will say, if you need a seance, that's what I can do. That's where I come in. Okay, I do seances. And I'm good at it. That's what I do. That's how I can help. I don't know. Because I don't know what to do. I don't know. The strength that you need to deal with that certain types of losses, I don't want to know. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. But, I mean, eventually I will. All of it's true. My mom left me an apartment. Oh, it's so sad. See, I can't deal with it. Like, that's why my mom be getting on my nerves, but I be trying to have a good relationship with her, even though she's stubborn, because, you know, you just never know. You never know. Okay, let's get into pile 2. We have resistance. The God Gryffindor sword. Most noble of you, Harry, to shield me, but it's been pointed out, the parchment clearly says Dumbledore's army, not Potter's. I instructed Harry to form this organization, and I alone are responsible for his activities. So in Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, Professor Dumbledore takes responsibility for the formation of Dumbledore's army, an action that leads him to having to leave Hogwarts. Have you ever taken responsibility for something you didn't do, or had someone take responsibility for something you did? What were the consequences? So interesting. So this feels like some of you guys are taking on shit that isn't yours. Like you're taking on other people's burdens, and you could be releasing that. That's what I'm getting intuitively. This could be at work. We have assessing, which is like the Page of Swords to me. So some of you guys, there could be at work, you could be taking on other people's responsibilities. Or say it was group work or something and you did your part, but your other colleagues or whatever, so this could be school, they didn't do their part, so you kind of took the fall or something like that. You have the Hierophant. Okay, this could even be about family stuff too. So that's another thing with the Hierophant. This could be about taking on people's responsibilities. For some of you, this is about if you're going to take on other people's responsibilities and try to fix everyone's problems, then you might as well make a living out of it. Some of you guys are meant to be like teachers or spiritualists or something, and it's like you have this ability to help people, heal people, but it's like you're just doing it for sport, and Spirit is saying, well, how about you just actually do it for your life purpose like you're supposed to for some of you? Just saying. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are not taking your spiritual path as seriously. You dabble in it. And you might be at a job where you're not happy and you thought about like going down a spiritualist path, but you haven't really committed to it. So I'm getting a lot of different messages for pile 2, all right? We got the Four of Swords, okay? Yeah, you guys are sleeping on something here. See, you see like this Four of Swords is a very interesting Four of Swords. It's like, in this case, him laying there and not doing anything is not a good thing. In regular Four of Swords, it is. But this one, him laying there is actually going to get him fucked up. So that's kind of what your guides are saying. Complacency or lack of action right now, or kind of bullshitting is gonna do you more harm than good. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, you guys are like nostalgic or reminiscing. If it's family, it's like you could be a younger sibling or a middle sibling. It's like your family could put you in this role, and it's very, I want to say it's childish. Like some of you guys need to like grow out of the role that your family has put you in. Because it's like you're staying stuck in it because it's what you always know. Or it's a job. Like I said, for some of you, it's a job you've been at for a really long time with the Hierophant. We have the Seven of Swords. You're avoiding your spiritual path. So for some of you, the glow up could be realizing this, or the glow up could be actually embracing your spiritual path. Some of you guys, you have responsibilities to people, like to help people, and you're avoiding the responsibility. You're saying it's not for you, it's someone else. It's not, you're not supposed to be doing this or something like that. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it's like you need to make decisive action. Yep, the Two of Pentacles. They're saying you need to make a move. Like they're saying, your guides are saying that your level up needs to be you making decisive action instead of researching. You got 2 pages here. It's like you dabble. I can't want us to keep saying dilly-dallying. It's like you go back and forth between, oh, I'm going to work this job and stay with this. And then you're like, oh, I want to be a spiritualist, or I want to do this, the other thing. It's like you keep going back and forth. Some of you guys, it is family influence, though. I keep seeing like cousins or siblings, or like you're worried about what your family's going to think too much. And that's childish is what your guides are saying. Your guides are saying that you're a grown adult. At least you're old enough to understand what the fuck I'm talking about here. So they're saying you need to stop worrying about what your family thinks. Because honestly, a lot of you, your legacy isn't what you think it is. Like, you think that your family traditions are traditional. But actually, for some of y'all, if you do some research, you'll find out that you might got some shit up in you. You might got some seer in your blood. You might got some candle work in your blood. You might be a hoodoo spiritual practitioner. Somebody might actually do hoodoo. Like, somebody might have been an herbalist, or, you know, it's like you feel like you're being called to do something, but you're not taking action. You're not taking action, and you keep going back and forth on this. And then, I mean, no, because I was gonna say you can do both, but they're saying no, you can't. They said, no, you can't do both. So that's another thing. Like, some of you guys think you can do both, and they're saying, no, you need the Ace of Swords. You need to fully commit to one path, which they want it to be a spiritualist path or a creative path. Okay? Something that you were really, when you were a child, you were very, like, excited about this. You were passionate about this. But as you've grown up in the family that you grew up in, they kind of, I don't want to say stomped that out, but they've kind of put a lid on that. And you need to take that lid off. Yeah, you have the Two of Wands. See, all of this is about indecisiveness. All of this. The Two of Wands. These readings are on point. I think it's the Harry Potter cards, if I do say so myself. But, yeah. This ain't, I mean, the glow up could happen, but this ain't talking about a glow up. This is talking about why your glow up isn't happening. Bobby said it's me. I'm bullshitting. Yeah, I mean, it's here. This is saying why your glow up isn't happening. It's because you're putting your spiritual responsibilities on somebody else, or you're just putting it off in general. You're not fully embracing. If it's not a spiritual thing, like I said, it's creative with the Page of Wands. It's like an art, a talent or something that you should be doing, and you're not. So they're saying this is why your level up is not happening, or your glow up is not happening. They're not speaking about a glow up. The glow up, you could definitely be doing amazing things. You could be. You know this already. Some of you guys could be traveling the world. Okay, money could be better for you, but overall, just being fulfilled, and also being broken away from that thought process of, oh my God, what are my family gonna think? What is the church gonna think? Oh my God, fuck the church. I said it. Because, look, I know some really dope churches that accept people for who the fuck they are. I really do. I've been to some really cool ass churches. I really have. That really accept you for who you are. But then you have these churches out here, and that's fine. You know, they want to be how they want to be. They want to be strict and whatever. That's fine. But that's not where you need to be, pal, too. Okay? We said fuck the church at the same. I mean, at least somebody else said it. I don't care. I said it. Okay? Because I've been to some really cool churches. And then you got some weird ones. And we already told y'all, I told y'all about that weirdo shit. And so, nah, you guys got to stop bullshitting. Things could be way better for you. You're avoiding a lot of power and stability. And there's also people who are going to be like following your word, because you guys could create your own fucking church. A lot of y'all are preachers and shit. So fuck that church. If you don't like that church, build your own church. You have your own support systems and people who are looking for your energy. Like, I need my person, but I don't know where the person is. Like I always tell y'all, what if I never did this, right? Could y'all imagine that? People who've been watching me for a long time, for years. Imagine if I just said, nah, I ain't gonna do that tarot shit. Shit's weird. I'm not doing it. Or imagine if I just said, fuck astrology. I've learned enough. I'm not going to keep learning more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Then what would y'all do? Imagine that. But y'all don't want to talk about that. When I say stuff like that, y'all get offended. What you mean you ain't going to be doing readings no more, Harley? What you mean? Well, shit. If y'all can bullshit, why can't I? Oh, because I don't get to. I got to be the one to tell y'all that y'all bullshitting. Because it's the truth. It's like, I gotta be the one. That's not fair. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's bullshit. All right. So, pile 3. We got personal growth, the golden snitch. All right. All right, let's see. Only thing I'm not feeling about well, I don't want to complain. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm like, why they keep talking about the films? We talking about the books. But okay, this is based off of the films. Maybe. I don't know. Over the course of the 8 Harry Potter books, Harry grows from a talented young wizard with a penchant for overlooking the rules to a hero responsible for saving the wizarding world from the greatest dark wizard of all time. His journey is strewn with obstacles he must overcome, the Dursleys and their neglect, the Dementors and the terrifying effect they have on him, Professor Umbridge's corrupt and abusive reign at Hogwarts, the loss of his parents, Godfather, which was unnecessary. I will never forgive her for that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, JK, like, Joe, I would forgive you for killing Dobby. Because Dobby was another unnecessary fuck. For what? Dobby, though? You had to kill the house elf? That was unnecessary. But to kill Sirius, that was just, I can't let it go. I can accept Dumbledore. Dumbledore was like 50,000 years old. I can accept it. But you had to kill Sirius. And then when she killed him, like that, it's like she hated Harry. I swear, J.K. Rowling must have hated Harry. And it makes me wonder because she made Harry after herself. They literally have the same birthday. So it was like, do you hate yourself? Because how the fuck, as soon as this nigga connect with the only semblance of family that he has left in the world, you off the nigga. Like, do you hate Harry? I feel like she hate Harry. I feel like she did everything in her power to make this motherfucker emo. Okay, that's just how I felt. I was upset. I was offended. But anyway, and mentor and much more. These events, although often painful, y'all, how Harry didn't, y'all lucky Harry didn't jump off of something. The type of shit she was putting Harry through. Ultimately shape Harry into the person he becomes, who's emo. Harry is emo as fuck. What's up, Tony? Harry was emo. Rightfully so. It's fucking crazy. We have change. Okay, so you are growing as a person and this is bringing big changes into your life. I feel like with personal growth, you're looking at all the things that you've been through and why and really processing it. And I feel like there's going to be a glow up in your personal growth, like how you treat yourself, how you're going about life. I feel like you're also getting more serious about your healing and your patterns and what you do on a day-to-day basis, okay? We have the Hermit. Oh, yeah, definitely. See improvement. That's Virgo energy. Really reflecting, like you're looking at yourself and like you're processing stuff, like this deep processing, which you normally don't do. Pile 3. The pile 3 people that pick pile 3, you don't process stuff. You move on. You got other shit to do. Yeah, you have the King of Swords. Okay, I always get the King of Swords in my readings. Yeah, some of you guys might even be going to therapy. Like you might be going to therapy and getting an opinion from a therapist, okay? We have the 9 of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're really being forced to process stuff right now, like stuff from forever ago, like stuff that you have not processed. Okay, it's coming out of nowhere, but I feel like you have to process this stuff. This is stuff that you have to process. Like it feels like 12th house stuff. It feels like the end of like the shit, like it's like almost like the 10 of Swords, which the 10 of Swords came out in pile 3 and on the reading I just did on the other page on 13 Signs Tarot. You were just there today. Cool. Yeah, so it's like it's like that growth that you need so you can have a level up. It's like you can't go to this next level because some of you guys are meant to be very powerful mentors, like really powerful people, and you need to be able to like release a lot of this baggage in order to be who you're meant to be in this world with the King of Swords, because you're going to be mentoring people, giving people advice. People are going to be listening to what you have to say, so you have to come from a place of actually have done your shit, like done your work. You can't, like, at least my son is having a meltdown over the game. I was like, what is that noise? I'm about to send him to bed. So the King of Swords is like, basically you have to be able to say you've walked that talk, like, and you're the type of person, and you're going to be the type of person that when you say something, it's from a place of genuinely, like the King of Swords, like you actually went through it, so you can speak from a place of experience with the King of Swords. All right, not saying something that you haven't done. Yeah, wow, okay, the Ten of Cups. So a lot of you too, this growth that you're going through is actually going to help you get into a happy relationship, a long-term relationship. And for a lot of you, the stuff that you're processing right now has been keeping you out of relation. Like, it's been keeping you single, or it's been keeping you really detached. It's been keeping you afraid of intimacy, which has been causing issues in your relationships. Because a lot of you guys, as you've gotten older, it's been becoming more clear to you that you have like these issues with intimacy, especially if you had like a cold parent or like a distant parent. Okay, you have to really deal with this stuff right now. What's up, Daphne? In order for you to get into a relationship. So I feel like your glow up is going to be a happy, sustainable, healthy relationship. It looks like it could be a blended family. With the King of Swords, some of you guys already have children. You've already been through divorces. Some of you already been through long-term relationships that went left or didn't go well. And that's why you've gotten into this like King of Swords energy. But it's like, you're going to learn how to be intimate. You're going to learn how to not be so cold. Okay. You're also going to like trust someone with your children. Some of you guys have issues with like trusting people around your children if you already have children, especially if you went through something negative in your childhood with a step parent. And that's, no, this is definitely my pile. Because if you're single, for a lot of you, if you've had a negative experience with a step parent, you have subconsciously projected not attracting partners who interact with your children, or you don't let people interact with your children. What's up, Miss Snow? Because you maybe have had a negative experience with a parent or a step parent. So I feel like you're working through that, so you'll be able to like have a blended family for those of you who have children. If you don't, and maybe you have an issue with dating people with children, and I'm not saying that's going to, look, what I'm about to say might not apply to everyone. So people have their preference. I understand why people don't want to date people with children. So I'm not saying this in a negative thing, but I do find there are some people who don't want to date people with children because they have fucking issues. If you don't apply to this, then don't worry about it. You know, but there are people like, I can't deal with them giving attention to someone else, or it comes from a place of fucking insecurity. If you just literally have like, you know, a preference where you don't want to deal with that, you want to create your own family with someone, that's completely fine. I understand that. But there are some people who literally are jealous of the person's children. They can't conceptualize someone just co-parenting. Like, there are people who literally cannot handle that because of some sort of mental issue they have. So that's a different scenario. And so some of you, if you guys have had an issue with dating people who have children because you have fucking issues, then you're going to be resolving that. Because for some of you, you could be attracting people who are really good people, but you have, they have children. I can't do it. But the whole time they're dope ass people. They just happen to have had children before you. Like, you know, it's fucking weird. I don't know. I'm biased, right? Because I have children, and I was laughing on the phone the other day because, you know, a client of mine, she was like, she would be open to have another job. She was like, I don't want to have 3 baby daddies. Who are you talking to? This is what I mean by y'all can't get on the phone and say a lot of shit that, you know, y'all can't get on here and say a lot of shit that I haven't dealt with. Like, because, you know, I'm gonna be on number 3 if I have another one. I'm gonna be on some Erykah Badu shit for real. Okay? I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one to say that to, because I would be the mascot. I would be the mascot, you know? Ghetto would not recommend, right? We have the Emperor. So, yeah, you guys are leveling up. Like, you're becoming adults. Like, you're working through your shit so you can be a better partner. Like, a lot of you guys are about to basically become better partners. Like, you're going to become a person who's stable mentally, like, stable overall. So you can just be a better partner, a better parent as well, you know? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah. I think Kimura, no shame. Ain't no shame in my game. I mean, in all fairness, my baby daddies would be 10 and 11 years apart. 11 years apart. It'd be 11 years since I had another baby daddy, but I told her I'm the wrong person to say that shit to because I'm going to encourage you. All right, we got the Devil card. Yeah, I'm telling you, your mind has been fucking with y'all lately. Y'all been thinking of everything. Y'all have even been confronting where you're addicted, where you, some of you guys have addictions you're confronting as well. Some of you could be drinking, could be emotional eating, just negative. Like, you are working through your negative shit, like your negative shit. Like, what do you do to sabotage yourself? Okay, whatever your relationship issues are, what it makes you so cold, what makes you like disconnect, all that shit. What makes you attract unavailable partners, because some of you guys attract emotionally unavailable partners because you are like, you know that someone isn't committal or someone isn't emotionally available, and you still interact with them because there's a part of you who doesn't really want intimacy or a connection. So you're working on why that is. Okay. And then you have the Page of Cups. So some of you guys, your level up is going to be a relationship, a committed relationship, marriage, a successful marriage, because some of you guys may have already had an unsuccessful marriage. And I also see a child. Some of you guys are going to have a baby, which is going to be a level up, because the way you may have this child is different than how you conceived other ones if you have other children. Or if like I said, some of you guys might have like really big issues about dating people with children. You might actually date someone with children and then have a child with them. I don't know. Maybe since I talked about having more than one baby daddies, maybe some of you guys have had like a really big issue with that. I'm not condoning being the fourth baby mama or whatever the fuck Summer Walker and Cardi B and all them be about. I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't. Do what you feel you need to fucking do. But some of you guys, maybe you've had that like big issue where you don't want to be baby mama number 2 or some shit. I mean, if they take care of their motherfucking kids and they're a good man, and they want more children, I just feel like we need to get back into like different concepts of relationships other than just cookie cutter monogamy, or we need to like understand that this is normally what happens. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but a lot of people I know are in blended families. I rarely know people who have the same parents, same siblings. Like, it happens, but I don't know too many people who that is the case. Most of the people I know are in blended families. I don't know. And this is different races, different, people. I have a good friend who's Mexican. I have a good friend, her family's from Ecuador. I have different friends, different families, and they're blended. So I don't know. But yeah, so a level up for you guys is relationship. I also see stability in career for a lot of you with the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're solidifying yourself as there's a seriousness to your career. Like, people are taking you seriously. You're like a professional. You're just getting your mind together for this next stage of your life, which is maturity. You're leveling up. And I'm not saying, some of you guys are older, so I'm not saying you're not mature, but this is a different level of maturity. This is actually owning your shit and working through it so that you can attract the right partner, and then you can also follow up by being a good partner. And like I said, for some of you, I see you having a child if that's what you want. If you don't want a child, then that's not going to apply to you. I do see also a boost in your intuitive abilities as well. Okay, so that's what I see for you, pile 3. Overall, that is your reading. The 10 of Cups has been a big card for me lately, so I'm happy to see it in my pile, because it means I'm going somewhere. It feels the right direction. Okay, so I hope that this helps. I'm about to get off of here, you guys. Thank you so much. Please go on YouTube and comment. I am going to finish the rest of the readings tomorrow. Okay, I was supposed to be out of town, but that's not what happened. So I will be finishing the rest of the readings tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty chill day, even though it's Mother's Day. Well, I guess today, but me and my son are just going to chill. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you get a personal read if you want one. Get my products. Group tarot class is out phone readings 20% off. And yeah, I think that's it for right now. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Happy Mother's Day. Peace.